So listen, I started off this year, I was like, oh, I'm gonna do YouTube, I'm gonna take more pictures, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, and then pandemic happened. Psych! And it like took out, I don't know how to explain it, but it like took out all of my creativity. I don't know if it was the same for anyone else, but I was like, okay, I have all these ideas and I have all this like creative energy, and the reason I wanted to do YouTube is because I like making videos. I did go to school for photography, but in school I mainly did video, and I like editing, and I need to get back into the swing of things in terms of like learning how to edit, and because I actually enjoy it. I think it's fun. I was like thinking maybe I'd teach myself Premiere because I use Final Cut 10, which is like pretty easy to use. Premiere, I don't know much about it. I have it because I have the Creative Cloud, but anyway, besides the point. So I don't know what it is, but it's like I haven't been able to get myself to be in front of a camera like the past couple months. I just have not had it in me. And the last time I tried, I was like, oh, you know, I have a nice camera. I was like, okay, I'll use my 5D Mark IV and shoot with my Rode mic, which is a good mic, and it was fine. I turned the mic on, plugged it in, took a video, and then I realized that no sound came out, like no sound was being recorded. So I don't know if I did something wrong or it was the camera, but you know what, fuck this, I'm not even gonna try anymore. So here I am trying once again with my other camera, the smaller camera, which is still good, and it's easier because I can like look up and see myself. The other camera, like you can't even see what you look like, so you're like, okay, well hopefully I'm even in focus. Obviously I'm so much more used to being behind the camera than being in front of it. It's like I need to bring myself in again. So basically what I wanted to talk about today was quarantine blues and how to overcome them. And I'm still working on it. Like this video is like, you know, partly for me too, because girl, I'm still working on it, and it feels like it just like it ebbs and flows. Like some weeks or some days I feel good and I'm like, oh yeah, I feel so creative, I have so much energy. And then most days I feel so depressed and overwhelmed. I like can't even take on the day. Does that make sense? It's like I have no motivation, I have no passion. And I feel like we're in this time where we're all so anxious and depressed and like worried about the future. We don't know what the hell's gonna happen. I mean, we can travel to like 2 different countries now or something. I don't know, maybe 4, but like, it's just not my ideal situation. So I wanna go through a list of things that we can at least try, at least attempt to see if it'll make us feel better. So number 1 is to limit your time on social media. And I know this is great coming from me, because you know, I definitely spend quite a bit of time on social media. So I'm making it a point to try to spend less on it, but you know what? Anyway, this is my number 1 tip, because I feel like when you're constantly looking at other people and constantly scrolling and comparing yourself, and yeah, I just feel like it does bad things for your mental health to be on it too much. I did an Instagram rant about this recently. I just said that like, I feel like we're all so addicted to social media now, and like the dopamine that we get from constantly posting and getting likes and comments and all that shit.
4 a.m. and you're on your phone. Why? Isn't that a waste of your life?
I think
like
so.
The moment that I know I cannot be on my phone makes me so happy. Like earlier today, I had to sign like all these bottles.
Hold on a second.
If everything you do is for the gram, then I don't know, you need to live in the moment sometimes, because the moment is all we have. I know that's corny, but it's true. Okay, that's number 1. Number 2, which is so important in my opinion and for my mental health is to clean and organize your space, because we're at home a lot of the time now, a lot more, and if my space isn't clean, I can't think properly. And that has been a struggle for me because I am very disorganized. I am not Khloe Kardashian. I don't have all my shit like organized in my kitchen. I'm a fucking mess. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm clean. I clean often, but it's just, I don't know why, but I get disorganized really quickly. So I've been trying to make a point to be more organized, and I feel like it really does help your mental health. Number 3, also very important, is to exercise. Even just taking a walk for 30 minutes a day, it helps so much, because so much of this quarantine I got kind of burnt out and I just didn't have the motivation to work out, and it made me feel so shitty. Like every day I didn't work out, I just felt like crap. At least for me, my mental health improves greatly from even just a little bit, even 20 minutes a day, something. Just move your body for at least 20 minutes a day. I promise you, you will feel better.
I think Brooke could have done this. Exercise gives you endorphins. Endorphins make you happy. Happy people just don't shoot their husbands. They just don't.
I know, like, you don't want to hear it, but literally look up Chloe Ting. What's her name? Chloe Ting on YouTube, because everyone asks me my workout routine, and honestly, I don't have a set one right now. I'm going to make one in the next week. So come back and ask me that, but I look up Chloe Ting, Alexis Ren. Yeah, those are the 2 that I look up on YouTube, and they have pretty good like at-home workouts. Okay, the next one is reframe your mindset, and this is like an ongoing thing that you're gonna have to keep doing. But like, instead of thinking like, shit, like I don't know when I'm gonna be able to go out again, like I'm stuck at home forever, like this is so depressing, think of it in a way like, oh, I have more time at home, I can read more, I can learn something, I can learn Premiere Pro, I can, I don't know, take time to learn a new skill or watch that show that you've been wanting to watch. So yeah, like just try to reframe your mindset into thinking more positively, or turning negative thoughts into positive thoughts. And I know it's really hard to do because you know, sometimes I will spend my day looking at the mirror thinking what plastic surgeries I need that I can't afford, because all I'm doing is looking on social media at Photoshop people thinking I need to look like that. So yeah, okay, so right now for me, I'm gonna be like, okay, it sucks being at home, but now I can have more time to try to do YouTube videos, more time to learn makeup looks, more time to learn Premiere Pro or Final Cut or whatever. Of course, this is easier said than done, but that's why we work every day to improve ourselves. Okay, the next one, which goes along with the previous one, is to hone in on your skills and your passions. Like for me, it's photography. I'm trying to get back more into it. I feel like I kind of lost my personal creativity the last year or so. So I'm trying to get back into it. I told myself like at least spend 2 hours a week. 2 hours a week working on taking photos, researching what project that I want to do next. And I even have a group of people from school who want to like work on a project during quarantine so we can like motivate ourselves, and I think stuff like that is important. Okay, next one is try not to consume every single piece of news. If you spend your time reading every single news article that comes out every single day and you're trying to stay informed about every single country and every single problem, you're going to get so depressed and burnt out. Like it's good to stay informed, don't get me wrong. Like I'm on Twitter all day, let's get real, but but I feel like constantly looking at this shit is not good for, it's just not good for us. So I feel like just taking a step back from it sometimes, like taking one day away from the news, I think you'll be happier. Next one, stay in touch with family and friends as often as you can. I know that the good thing about social media, the pro about it, is that we can stay connected with people, and I think that's the important thing that we should try to use it for, instead of comparing ourselves to people that are showing us their highlight reel, you know what I mean? Like, if you can talk, like I can talk to my family in Lebanon, whereas, you know, before, maybe back in the day before social media, you couldn't do that. So stuff like that. FaceTime, I feel like FaceTime is really important right now, just to see other people. I mean, if I was in quarantine alone, I'd be going crazy. Thank God I have my boyfriend. But for the people who are like actually living alone, yeah, you need to stay connected, because if you don't, I mean, I'd be going crazy. Okay, the next one is to have gratitude for the things that you have, and I feel like this is really important. I try, again, this is all a work in progress, guys. I don't do all this stuff all the time, but I do try to wake up in the morning and be like, okay, I'm so grateful that I live in a nice apartment. I'm so grateful for the things I have. I'm so grateful for being able to have a nice camera to shoot on, like stuff like that. Some people don't have those luxuries. So, you know, yeah, I'm not a millionaire. I don't own houses, but like, I'm still at a good place in my life, and it's good to have gratitude for the things that you do have now, because if you are constantly looking for the negative and constantly looking for the next thing that you need or want, you're just never going to be happy. Number 9, do things for you. And right now, especially, self-care is so essential, and that can mean anything. Like for me, doing a face mask, getting my skincare routine in check, like that has been my personal self-care. Besides exercise. Exercise is obviously up there too. Just do things that make you happy. Watch your favorite show, watch your, you know, I think we all have like a comfort show, minus Sex and the City. Sometimes I just put it on. I like to watch it. Like, even just having it on the background, like, it makes me feel better. The last tip, and this is gonna be really hard, is just to accept that this is our new normal and we are never gonna go back to how it was before.
Oh, the ghetto! The ghetto.
And I know that's a tough pill to swallow. It was for me, because I'm just used to doing whatever I want. Going out. If I need to get up and drive to Tucson to see my mom, I go do it. But now it's just a little bit more difficult. And I have to think about, oh, like if I was exposed to this virus, I don't want to expose it to my parents. I don't want to do this. So it's just, you know, we just have to accept that our lives are changed and that we have to move forward, and the only constant in life is change.
Who said that? Who said that? Who said that? Who am I saying that?
Once you accept that, I feel then life is a little bit easier to get through, especially right now. Okay, so that's all I have today. I just needed to get back on, because I swear to God, every time I tried to shoot a video, no matter what it was, I had all these ideas. Something ended up being wrong. The sound wasn't working. I saw something in my teeth. Just little things like that get on my last fucking nerve. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Like and subscribe. I'm gonna be uploading more, but I do want to say, part of the reason why I haven't been uploading is because I've been feeling so overwhelmed with ideas, and it's like everyone's like, you have to pick a niche, you have to do this, you have to do that, and I'm just like, I don't know what I want to do. Like, I'm just doing this for fun, and to like get back into the swing of like learning editing. Like, really, that's literally the reason. Like, I have 400 subscribers. I'm not making money on it. So it's just, for me, it's just getting back into like a creative energy, and like, I need to be creating to be happy, and like constantly consuming shit on my phone and like constantly consuming other people's content. Like, it's great and it gives me some motivation, but it's like a little bit more draining to constantly consume, and it makes me not want to create, and I really just want to create more. So I'll be back. I have some other things planned. By the way, I'm using these magnetic lashes that were sent to me, and this is the first time I've ever used magnetic lashes. I don't know if they even, honestly, they feel a million times more comfortable than the glue ones. I'm not gonna lie. This peach necklace and the peach earrings are from my friend's shop. She makes them. I'm gonna tag everything below. So yeah, thanks for watching. Okay, bye guys.